Hey guys, welcome to this awesome video. In this video, we are going to be reacting to pranks people have pulled. Very hilarious. Let's get into that.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Charlie here, and today we're going to be looking at the 12 best pranks people have ever pulled. So, we likely all play pranks and jokes on our friends from time to time, but these pranks go above and beyond, and are so elaborate and ridiculous. Forget all those gone wrong prank videos, these pranks are hilarious, elaborate, and ridiculous. But before you start laughing too hard, be sure to subscribe, and why not press the notification bell too. Coming in at number 10 is seat. So imagine this, one morning you walk out to your car to drive to work. You sit down and then all of a sudden you hear a scream from behind your ear. You think it could be somebody in the back, but it turns out you're sitting on a person instead of a seat. It sounds crazy, but that's exactly what one hilarious prankster did. One man's friend would always leave his car window open. His friend always told him to close it as his car could get stolen otherwise. He wouldn't, so one day his friend decided to teach him a lesson with a prank. First he bought a car seat costume online. Then he climbed in through his friend's window and sat on his seat. He then waited for his friend to come to his car and scared the life out of him. Just imagine your car seat coming to life. Yeah, that would definitely make me paranoid every time I got into a car from then on. Next up is nails.
The other day, I think it was yesterday morning, my general manager just scared the crap out of me. Literally, I screamed so loud.
Soap. So, of course, we use soap to get clean. Some people use it to wash their hands, and some use it in the shower. We all know that most of the time soap is clear, but occasionally it can be colored. One day, a girl's sister always used the same soap. It was a teal-colored soap, and she used it in the shower every morning. Well, one April Fool's Day, her sister decided to play a prank. She bought the exact teal color of the soap, but in nail polish. She then proceeded to paint over the soap in the nail polish. But of course, as it was the same color, she didn't expect a thing. The girl then put the soap back in the shower and waited for her sister to use it. And when her sister did, she got covered in the teal paint. Just imagine going into the shower to get all clean, but coming out painted. Nail polish is hard enough to get off nails, so just imagine trying to get it off your whole body. One thing's for sure, this girl wins Worst Sister of the Year. Next up is bathroom sign. What could be more embarrassing than mistaking the men's restroom for the women's? Yeah, pretty much nothing. You'd have to run out of there and you'd look like a massive creep. Well, one day a guy decided to troll a public restroom. He got some black paper and cut out a skirt. He then got some tape and stuck that over the male toilet symbol. This means a bunch of girls are gonna walk in here and just see some very confused men. I wonder who'd be more embarrassed here, the girl or the guys? This is definitely a very mean public prank to play. However, the prankster did post these photos on April Fool's Day, so perhaps he gets a pass. Next up is rainbow wiper. So this is another example of using a cleaning product for evil. One day a guy put some crayons on his friend's windscreen wiper. When his friend went to use it, the crayons had melted on the hot glass. And when he pressed the wind wipe button, it created a massive rainbow on his car windscreen. Now I'm not sure if I recommend doing this one, as it could be kind of dangerous. I mean, just imagine trying to see the road ahead of you and then all you see is a rainbow. I have to admit, it does look pretty cool and magical, but maybe a bit too dangerous. Luckily, the guy driving was in a country road, so there weren't many distractions. But one thing's for sure, this is a hilarious and very annoying prank.
Yeah.
Next up is natural keyboard. So recently in a lot of offices it's become a trend to have plants everywhere. And some countries like Japan even do this in classrooms. It's supposed to boost morale and make people feel more in touch with nature. Well, one guy decided to do this in a very extreme way to his colleague. One Friday evening, he put fast-growing grass seeds in his friend's keyboard. Then when his friend got into work that Monday, his keyboard was overgrowing with grass. Just imagine how baffled you'd be walking in and seeing grass growing out of your keyboard. This is a pretty hilarious and harmless prank to do, so maybe you guys should try this out at your office. Just don't do it to your boss, or you may be getting fired.
Yeah.
You're fired. You're fired.
Next up is shopping cart. So one of the worst things about shopping is parking up and realizing some idiots parked in your spot. This could mean that you're blocked in or don't get a spot. Well, for this guy, bad car parking is the least of his worries. Instead, he needs to be worried about bad shopping cart parking. People saw this car parked up and decided to troll it. They got tons of shopping carts and parked them in a circle. This of course meant the guy couldn't break the circle and could only push these carts in a circular motion. Just imagine not being able to get to your car with your shopping because someone has trapped you with shopping carts. I don't know about you, but that would really annoy me, especially as it probably took ages for this guy to actually get into his car. But that said, this is a hilarious prank for those who don't own the car.
Yeah.
Next up is technology upgrade. So this is another prank you can do around the office. One day, somebody's co-worker took the day off. Now, people were pretty jealous, so they decided to play a prank on him. They replaced everything in his office, including the technology, with cardboard. This includes a cardboard mouse, cardboard monitors, and even a cardboard award. And on it, they wrote my stupid award for something. It's pretty impressive that they were even able to do a cardboard phone. And they even used a marker to recreate the Windows GUI on their computer. Just imagine getting into work and seeing that your office has been transformed into a paper paradise. From the looks of it, they even replaced this divider with cardboard. This guy didn't even have Stone Age technology. He literally had Paper Age. Next up is Oreos. So there's nothing better than biting into an Oreo, but we all know the worst feeling is biting into food after brushing your teeth. Well, imagine doing both at the exact same time. One day, one very evil person cut open some Oreos and took out the icing. In the icing's place, they then put white toothpaste. The prankster then put them back in the box so that when somebody goes to eat them, they'll be getting a minty fresh taste. Just imagine how nasty that taste would be. If you want to recreate this at home, make sure you use edible toothpaste. This is because the fluoride in some toothpaste is toxic, so be careful. Another way you can do this is by using mayonnaise, which is equally as disgusting and hilarious. And in case you guys are wondering how you do this prank at home, then I have a video to show you right now. Next up is senior prank. So in case you don't know, a lot of seniors do school pranks on...
So when my senior class did prank, I didn't know about it, by the way, until I showed up the last day of school, our senior school year, because of course we have a little bit of a shorter school year than everyone else, because, well, yeah, why not? By 2 weeks, though. Not a lot, but it's still 2 weeks. But it's funny because, it's so funny. Funny because every single hallway was covered with toilet paper, but the senior hallway was just covered in congratulations and stuff like that. It was like, pooping, you undergrads are all pooping nasty. Yours is all the best. Don't worry. It was always funny.
Last day. This could be a water balloon fight or TPing your school, but some seniors decided to go above and beyond. One morning, they all got in earlier than everyone else. They then proceeded to fill up 2,000 cups with water, and they placed them right in the main corridor where everyone has to walk. This meant people could either not get to their class or had to get very wet. Just imagine somebody actually having to clean this up. I feel really bad on the janitor or whoever had to do that. In the cups, they also wrote 2011, which was the year they were leaving. One thing's for sure, nobody will ever forget the class of 2011. However, they were nice.
Yeah.
At Domino's, you can get more.
Yeah, for real.
11. However, they were nice enough to include some wet floor signs. But to be honest, I don't think anyone's gonna miss these cups, as they literally cover the entire floor. I guess this is a pretty great excuse not to go to class. Let me know in the comments if you did any funny senior pranks in your last year at school.
You would be like, hey, why were you tardy? Well, the hallway was covered in cups. And they were like, no excuse, detention! You did detention! The whole class, detention!
Next up is watermelon. So I'm not sure what your favorite fruit is, but for a lot of people, it's watermelon. Well, one day somebody's friend had just bought a brand new watermelon. They were probably excited to tuck in and eat it, but their friend had other plans. He took the watermelon out of the fridge when they weren't looking and then decided to hollow it out. However, he left the facades of the watermelon there. He then placed it back into the fridge, so his friend's gonna get a very bad surprise. Just imagine the disappointment this guy felt as he put his spoon into the watermelon and it was all gone. I don't know about you, but I would start crying.
I Number 2!
Next up is rats. So we've seen a lot of crazy office pranks on this list, but I think this one tops them all. We all know that one animal you don't want to see around your house or office is rats. Well, one day a guy decided to fill his friend's office with 1,000 rats. Now, don't worry, although these photos look realistic, these rats are made of rubber. But they look crazy realistic and will be enough to make anyone jump if they walk into their office like this. Just imagine getting in Monday morning and seeing this. Yeah, talk about a bad start to the week. I personally would run straight out of the office. Forget that, I'm calling HR. Whoever's evil enough to do this prank should be fired. Or
Yeah.
maybe they should get a raise. What do you think? Next up is air horn seat. So, have you ever wanted to totally terrify your friends and co-workers? Well, now you can with this prank. It's very simple, but there's a big payoff. One day, a guy saran wrapped an air horn to his friend's seat. This way, when his friend sits down, he'll press on the air horn and scare the life out of him. Just imagine the loudest sound possible coming right from under your seat. And the funny thing about this prank is not only will you scare the guy who sits down, you'll scare everyone around him. If you've ever had the displeasure of hearing an air horn, you'll know they're very loud, so this prank has a big payoff. Let me know in the comments if you would ever try this prank or any of the others. And also tell me the best prank you've ever done. And don't make up any stories, guys. Be 100% honest. Or if you have a video of your prank, even better, send it to me on social medias.
Yeah, let me know. I would love to react to some of your videos. Prank videos, by the way. Love them. But make sure I can react to it. Right here. Okay? Well, guys, that would be it for this video. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Because we are almost to 1,000 subscribers. And don't forget to like and share. So we can hit that 1,000 subscribers. And I guess that would be it. Love you, guys. Bye.